What's going on, guys? This is the next 6-minute video in the series. This is where I talk about a random topic for 6 minutes, and this is in front of a camera and a microphone, and the goal is not necessarily to be a popular YouTuber or get a bunch of subscribers and have all the fame and glory. It's really just for my efficiency at speaking and talking in front of people without... And in this specific scenario, there's not somebody around to help me speak and keep the conversation going. So this is completely unscripted. This is just where I talk about what's ever on my mind. We're going to be playing some Cult LLC in the background just to keep people engaged. If you do watch it, I'm not asking anybody to watch this at all. Just posting it publicly keeps the person behind the camera accountable for the consistency of posting and talking about the right things, right? I can't be stumbling over my words. I can't be talking about, I don't know, useless crap. But that being said, today's topic is about Left 4 Dead 2. Very, very, very good game. I was playing it with some buddies of mine. I love that game. It is so in-depth with how zombies interact with guns. The amount of guns is insane. I basically wrote it off as, kind of a cheap zombie game. But little did I know, the company Valve is the most legendary company to ever exist when making video games. They have made the most long-running genres in the video game space. It's absolutely insane. When you look at their other successors, like, what is it? Team Fortress 2... not Left 4 Dead. I mean, Left 4 Dead 1 was really great, but I've never played it. I only played Left 4 Dead 2. What was it? It was one with a crowbar, and I know I'm killing some people. If anybody really, really likes that game, I'm just killing them right now for not remembering the name of it. Half-Life. Half-Life was such a grenade kill for the gaming industry. It was amazing. It just destroyed people's expectations. And not to mention Portal. What is it? What's the other one next to Portal? I can't remember, but fantastic games, very fantastic games. And you don't really see game companies making these games anymore. It's really weird for me to see that. I would expect, let's grab a couple platforms here. I want more of those games like Left 4 Dead, because if anybody hasn't played Left 4 Dead yet, it's a game where it's a zombie game where you fight hordes of zombies, and the hordes of zombies aren't necessarily counted like Call of Duty. Call of Duty has a specific amount of zombies before the wave is done, and you survive that round, and the next round has a couple more in it. But Left 4 Dead is more of a, how should I say it? It's procedural, so the goal is not necessarily to kill zombies, but it's more of an objective, get to the next place goal. And you kind of have to balance speed versus the amount of kills that you get, because you can't just focus on kills. You're going to die, because if you only focus on the kills, then you're not getting to the objective. There's an unlimited amount of zombies, and kills don't really matter if you just don't finish the objective, right? Unlimited amount of zombies they don't care. They'll just keep throwing them at you, and you will die. And right, you get the point. But it's a really, really good game, because the one thing that really, really stuck out to me was the aspect of teamwork. It highly encourages teamwork in that game, and you don't really pick up on it immediately. Oh, I'm not going to finish. Oh, I got it. You don't really pick up on it immediately, because if you're coming from Call of Duty, there is basically zero teamwork in Call of Duty. And playing Call of Duty has just totally made me realize, man, this game is not really 4 people against zombies. It's 4 individual people fighting their miniature horde of zombies, if that makes any sense. Let's get the iron minigun. Boom. Get a couple more just one more platform. But in Call of Duty, there's no teamwork at all. And it's kind of disappointing coming from Call of Duty to this. Well, it's disappointing playing Call of Duty after playing Left 4 Dead 2. I haven't played Call of Duty since, but just thinking about that dynamic of, okay, my teammates are really only there to revive me when I'm down. There's not really this sense of cohesiveness that Left 4 Dead gives you. And I want to say that very especially because Left 4 Dead, it promotes this type of teamwork that I've never seen done in a game before. You're encouraged to do your thing, but as soon as you go away from the pack, then things start going badly, and things start going very, very badly, very, very fast. So it's like almost never wise just to leave your teammates, because you will get caught by a zombie, like a special zombie that basically incapacitates you. You can't do anything until a teammate shoots said zombie off of your back or helps you out by like getting rid of them on your back. So that teamwork aspect of you really need a teammate to help you get through some of these things is like, it's something I've never had to experience before. And I'm really, really glad. I'm really, really glad about that though. I like that a lot. So very good game. Very good game. I think they should make it again, but I feel like they should remaster it or something. But the problem is with Left 4 Dead 2 and Call of Duty has kept doing the zombie thing, and Steam, Valve, they can't count to 3 for some reason. So they've not released a third game. But the problem is, I'd love a third game, but getting to it, that game, Left 4 Dead, would not survive in today's standards. It wouldn't have no place in the industry. People would have no idea what to do, because I feel like the gaming industry has gotten so selfish as of late that the teamwork required in Left 4 Dead, it would work, but it wouldn't work very well, and people wouldn't like it as much. People have gotten way more into like Escape from Tarkov. What was the last one? Marathon. As much as people dog on Marathon for being a failure and whatnot, it has a consistent player base and they play it often. So I mean, I'm tired of people saying that Marathon is a dead game. You look at the Steam charts, it is anything but a dead game. Anybody can tell you, yes, it's not as good as it should be, but it is anything but a failure of a game. Well, it might not be hitting the metrics as it should be for what type of game it is, but it's doing all right. It's doing all right for a game. But that being said, right, people focus more on these single player games and like games where you're basically just very, very selfish and you're only doing it for yourself. But nobody really like, I don't know. That's what I think about the golden age of video games. No one plays like that anymore. No one plays these teamwork games a whole lot, and it's pretty sad, I guess. Please, not a golden weapon. Employee collector speed. Yep. All right, let's get that. Let's get that. All right, we got 10 seconds left. Let's get that. Let's get that. Ooh, good stuff. Okay, but I don't think Left 4 Dead, if it was released, Left 4 Dead 2 particularly, if it was released today, it would not barely have any player base, because the games back then, the gaming community was way less toxic as it is now. And I'm not saying they're super, super toxic and you can't be around them, but it's just evolved to a point where it's a little bit more competitive and a little bit less forgiving for things. But that being said, I mean, I think the things, the community, I don't know, the sentiment around video games has just changed a little bit to the point where those games just aren't flying anymore, which is really, really sad to me because I really, really like Left 4 Dead. It's such a good game, and I'm glazing it a whole bunch. And people are saying, well, it's a good game, but compared to like Call of Duty and whatnot, I mean, the mechanics aren't even that great, and it's definitely seen its age, and I totally agree. It's totally blown my mind with the amount of care and the voice acting, the amount of guns that are the dynamic guns, the mechanics that go into the guns. I'm very, very pleased with that and everything. Call of Duty turned into a copy and paste some years, and it was very disappointed just to see kind of a slop version of Call of Duty coming out in the later years of its life, as like Black Ops 6 and Black Ops 7. It doesn't entice people anymore. Nobody's playing that stuff. It's really just too bad, because I feel like Call of Duty had a grip on such an awesome, such an awesome IPO. But unfortunately, they couldn't keep their hands clean of it. So it's just too bad that it just had to happen like that. But, oh well, that's just my opinion of it, right? If Left 4 Dead 3 ever comes out, I'd be totally buying it. Everybody would buy it, and the world would just go ballistic, and we might actually achieve world peace. I'm kidding, but I don't know. It's pretty cool. That's just my take on things, really. Left 4 Dead is a great game. I don't think it would survive today. I think that the gaming community has moved on from the play style that it gives, but I'm not dogging on it. It's definitely one of my favorite games of all time. That being said, that is the end of this video. I am way over my time limit. We're at 12 minutes already, so I guess I can miss a video in the future. But once you started a habit, and once you've made a commitment to yourself, never stop. That's just this 6-minute video on my random topic of the day. So, see ya.